Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Hell today for the A through Z series, and we're against an Ao Kuang. You know how I told you guys in the previous video that Hell is actually a pretty good dual god? She is. But she struggles against GM players on like really good gods. Now, while I don't know who this guy is, he could be GM for all I know. But Ao Kuang is one of those characters that Hell simply just should not beat. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to win this game, because let's be real, dual player brains are a little bit rotted sometimes, okay? And Hell has an incredibly good early game, and sometimes people have a hard time dealing with it. They don't know how to deal with it at all, and they simply just get snowballed and lose a matchup that they shouldn't lose because of how far ahead she gets. Maybe that's going to happen, or maybe I'm just going to die at level 3 thinking I'm all cool and whatnot when I'm not actually that cool. And yeah, we're gonna find out. This is a very volatile matchup. I really think it can go either way. Now, I do think that Ao Kuang, like for instance, if I was the Ao Kuang, I do think that Ao Kuang wins this at every stage of the game. Early he has worse clear, you know, but I do think Ao Kuang wins this at every stage of the game, especially late game. So that's my opinion. I'm just gonna throw that out there, but we'll see what happens. You know, some players just simply don't know how to deal with the... Okay, looks like he's going to blue. Hopefully he's going to blue, and he's not trying to be weird. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not counting myself out just yet. I think I stand a pretty good chance in this early game here. Hell's early game is very good because you can do this. You just insta clear the wave, heal your minions, and then he's like, oh no, what do I do? Like, he's all sad and depressed now, you know? Now, I didn't pick up the blue buff, so I will be having some mana issues, and so that might hurt our early game aggression a little bit here, but we'll see, You never know till you know. Did he go to the mid camp? No, he did not. We can probably kill him here. Oh. Okay. I missed an auto, but we made up for it. Alright, so right there, he was not respecting my damage. He didn't use his, like, I mean, I don't think that he was necessarily trying to not juke the thing, but he ended up not juking my ability. We're going to put 1 point in the ult. Always put 1 point in the ult for Hell, because it gives you a solid baseline of MP5. 15 MP5 as opposed to nothing, and then as you keep leveling it, it only gives you 5, right? So that's why you don't level the ult all the way. You just put 1 point into it, and then you pretty much ignore it for the rest of the game, in my opinion. That's how I see it anyways. But we're going to back up because we can get a Chronos Pendant and we can get a Chalice, and there's also just nothing on the map to do. Now, 2 things I want to note really quickly is, wait, did he even shell? I don't remember if he did or not. But anyways, he's not respecting the early game. Also, you'll notice that I went beads, and he may say, Jesse, why'd you go beads if you have a cleanse? Well, because I don't like to just rely on preemptive cleansing, something like... Good players will play around that really well. Now again, I don't know how good this guy is, but I just kind of like play like, not every game, but most of my games I try to play like I'm against somebody that's good. So that way, if they're a bad player, I'll win either way, right? And if they're a good player, then I prepared for that. That's the idea. And you may also be wondering, why haven't I got my cleanse yet? The simple answer is because, well, I have beads for one, and also because I just don't feel like I need it just yet. I'm more focused on my damage. Pop the shard. Yeah, he's not respecting this Hell early game. Oof. He is not respecting the Hell early game, man. Hell's one of those characters that I could, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? But I could very well see into the future and see that this is going to be an F6 compilation. You know, like 3, you know, like 2, 3, 4, 5 F6s, whatever I do. It's usually like 3 F6s. But it very well could be one of those videos. We'll see. We'll see if this guy sticks it out. We'll see if he lets me continue to snowball on him the way I am. And also we'll see if he surrenders. Because Hell is one of those characters that I honestly think is pretty good for trying to get MMR quickly. Not because she's like unbeatable or anything. There's characters that I would pick that I'm way more comfortable in not losing on. It's more of a... She just like Ao Kuang, actually, the character I'm against. She's very good at tilting people and making them surrender the game. Like she's very good at that. People get super frustrated with how strong her early game is, because it is very annoying to go against. I rage when I go against Hell, personally. I could have waited and slowed him there. Maybe I dropped a kill. Oh well. Not the biggest of deals. I do think maybe I did drop that kill though. but not to the biggest of deals. I do like Book of Thoth on Hell a lot. Like, I really like Book of Thoth. That gives you like infinite mana and a ton of power because she has good scaling. But like, I was kind of playing for the early game here because I'm against an Al Kwong and I'm trying to snowball. So that's why we rushed cooldown. And honestly, if I really wanted to, and maybe that's what I'll do, I don't know, we'll find out. I could go book now. Like, I could go book third item and it would slow down my snowball a bit, but not to the point where it's like, oh, I got booked, so I have to wait for 10 more minutes to play. Like, if I'm already snowballing hard enough, I can still snowball with book. But it definitely wouldn't be as good as another item, that's for sure. Oh, I missed. Okay. Okay, I played that pretty sloppy, I won't lie. I played that pretty sloppy. Not that I'm giving an excuse or anything, but like, my excuse... I haven't played Hell in a hot minute, bro. It actually has been a long time since I played Hell. Maybe we can cheese him a little bit, be a little cringe here. Oh, we hit him with both of our ones through the wall. If you didn't know, both of her Hell ones go through walls. They didn't always, they updated it. Her light stance one, the heal, always has went through walls for the most part, outside of like many years ago. Like in any recent history, Hell light stance one has always went through the wall, if you didn't know. But maybe a few months back, maybe like half a year at this point, I don't know, I have a bad sense of time, if I'm being honest with you. They changed Hell's dark stance one to also go through walls. I think it was when they nerfed healing. Yeah. Actually, do we want to go book? You know what? We're not going to go book this game because I always go book, man. And I'm trying to snowball. Like, I don't know. This is allowing me to mix up my build. Just keep in mind that I do think book is a very good item on Hell. But I'm just trying to mix it up, man. Let's just try to snowball. Get a Divine Ruin online. Try to win this game as fast as possible because I truly do think I just simply lose at late game and it's not even a question. Alright, I'm missing some abilities here. Landed that though, that's good. Oh, he shelled at the wrong time. I won him at the wrong time. We're both bad at the game. Just kidding, I'm the best. I never make a mistake, dude. It's actually crazy to me how I just never make mistakes. Like, everything I do has a reason, and that reason is always justified and always a good reason, because that's just how good I am. We're gonna back. Maybe this is a bad time to back. I probably should be hitting that tower a little bit, but if I'm being honest, I'm not sweating it. Until I get like 4 items deep, that's when I really care. Oh! A mighty sword! I kind of do want that red buff. Like, I really do want that red buff. But do I want it bad enough to die for it? / give up my blue buff? Maybe we try to steal it. Oh. Yeet. Dude, it's just... No way! He surrendered, dude! Okay, well, I guess we know what type of video this is going to be now. Unless I get, like, a good game next, in which case I'll probably forgo all of this or whatever. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'll see you guys in the next game. And we're off into the next game. We're against the same guy, and he didn't ban Hell or didn't skip a queue or anything like that. So, and he was willing to go against me again. Sorry, I had to mute there for a second because an incredibly loud UFO just went by my house as per usual. It wouldn't be a me video if I didn't have an incredibly loud truck just slowly driving down the... Well, they're not always slowly driving. Sometimes they go fast, but dude, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if this happens in any of your guys' towns. Keep in mind, I live in like a not like a rinky-dink town, you know, not like a 500 population town or anything crazy like that, but I do live in a small town to a certain degree, and I also live in a town where a bunch of country people live, you know. And dude, these people and their trucks, man, you can actually hear them. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've tested it before. I've had people's truck volumes go through my microphone, like into the recording. I guess he's giving up red again. But I've had people's truck volumes and stuff like that go through the recording when they are 4 blocks away. 4 blocks away. Like, it's actually insane, man. Now, it's not very loud when they're that far away, to be fair. It's not very loud. But it does, I can hear it, most certainly. Most certainly. And if you're curious as to, what's it called? How I can hear it is because I've been on the phone with someone before while they were at the dollar store. Ooh. And the dollar store is approximately that far away. And no, before you start to wonder, maybe you heard it through your phone when like, because they mentioned it right at the same time it happened, and I heard it too. No, I know the difference between hearing something through a phone and hearing something through my mic, I swear. Because I could hear it through one ear. Like, I had my headset on one ear and my phone on the other, and I could hear it through the other ear, so. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And even if I'm wrong, you know, even if I'm wrong and it was through the phone, which it wasn't, but even if I was, it doesn't change the fact that these trucks are loud, man. You can probably kill him here if he doesn't ult. He has shell too. I hit him, but oof. Wow. Okay. Hey, I give him props for trying, you know? Like, the stigma behind Jingwei and Duel, or honestly, maybe in general, I think people probably feel this way about her in Conquest too, but most Jingwei players are wussies. They just sit into their tower, farm until hyper late game, and then finally decide to fight. He saw an opportunity where he thought he could get the fight, because, you know, he did have shell up, you know, but, like, so did I. He also missed an auto or two, I think, so... But I respect him trying at the very least. Look at my damage and look at my cooldowns. I'm really missing... Oh, I'm missing every ability. Oh. Anyways, as I was saying, look at my damage. No. Clearly, I'm the best Hell player in the game, dude. I actually used to play Hell a lot back in 2019. But, you know, if you know how time works, you know that 2019 was many years ago. And how do I know 2019? Because that's when I started streaming, actually. It's when I started streaming on Twitch, and when I very first started streaming, I played a lot of Hell. On this map, actually. You may be saying, 2019, you played on this map, and you're still playing on this map? That's crazy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Hi-Rez hates changing maps, man. They hate coming up with new ideas and new stuff to do. It's just not their thing, you know? Now, she can fly in on that red, no problem. Let's hope I can get to the red buff in time. If I don't, it's not the biggest of deals, but it would make me a little bit sad. Oh no. I mean, her blue buff will still be up, and I can still try to get that if she went to the red, because she did the blue at the same time as I did the red, right? Her blue. But she gave me the blue, or the red, whatever. Same difference. LOL. Where's the Chesters, man? I guess they spawned in the back. The Chesters in the bag. I got the horses in the back. I mean, don't get me wrong, Hell's level 3 is very good, but I would argue this is the stage of the game where she's actually the best, is when I get my cooldown online, which I don't have my defense just yet, but around like level 9 or 10, because that's when you get double points into your 1, and you start just slamming them with it. How am I missing when she's slowed and auto-attacking, man? Like, how is this physically possible? I didn't throw my 1 because it wouldn't have killed her anyways, because she had shell, so I was waiting out the shell, but she probably gathered that information and decided to ult before her shell fell off. Smart. I want to stop his back as much as I can because I want him to miss this farm, and Jingwei can just fly back really quickly, so... The faster he backs, the faster he gets back to the wave. I mean, any god is like that, of course, but Jingwei can just get back super fast. So we're going the Breastplate of Regrowth and not the other one because I don't really think I need to cap my cooldown this quickly. Like, I like to go Power Pots, but also because, I mean, Regrowth is nice. It gives you more movement speed when you use your movement speed button, so... Did I hit him with that? I did. We can chase him. I'm gonna save my 3 for the chase. Yep, look at how fast we are. Not really much for him to do about that one. The only thing he could have really done was just not be there in the first place. He didn't have his shell. He didn't have his ult. And I don't think he really played his dash correctly. Like, he didn't do the knock-up dash thing. At least if I'm remembering correctly. I have short-term memory loss. But even if he did, like, I'm just way too fast. Oh, he's gonna take so much damage trying to do this. Like, look at my cooldowns, dude. My cooldowns are just nuts. And you're dead. I don't blame him for trying to fight. Same thing. I'm 1 HP. It looks like a pretty decent fight, but I have shell up. He's an ADC in the early game versus Hell. Like, I actually think that Jingwei, like, maybe you guys don't believe me, whatever. I played this game for years, okay? Trust me on this when I say, ooh. I'm gonna slow him there. Movement speed increase a bit. I didn't get my regrowth because it was on cooldown, but... What I was going to say is Jingwei wins this matchup incredibly easily late game. Late game, most hunters do, if not all hunters. Late game, you just buy crit, you get full damage online, and then you simply buy hasten sprint and then sprint at me and you can kill me before I can kill you every time. That's the main reason why I stopped playing Hell. It's because I got tired of there being a clock where like I have to end the game by X amount of time, or if I don't, then they get to late game and buy hasten sprint and kill me. I hated that so much. It's like, don't get me wrong, Hell's damage is very good late game, it is, but it just doesn't compete with a hunter who you can't peel. Like, you can't CC them. The only CC Hell has is a slow. And if they hasten sprint themselves, then obviously that's not as useful as you want it to be. Now, I'm not saying Hell like has to lose this late game. The hunter does have to land autos and choose their fights correctly and have a decent build. But, oh. Alright. But all I can say is from my perspective. And from my perspective, if I was Jingwei, I would not be sweating this game at all. Or at the very least, late game, I wouldn't be. Like, I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is horrible. I can't do anything to her early game. Oh, this is so fun. Haha. And then as soon as we get to late game, I would just turn up that hasten sprint and kill her very easily. I've done it many times, and I've had it done to me many times as well. That's why, like, I try my best to, when I'm not confident about something, I tell you guys that. Like, I'm like, you know, honestly, I don't really know. I'm not sure. All I can do is give my best guess. That's what I say. When I tell you guys that I'm 100% certain of something, I am 100% certain. Like, Jingwei can win this incredibly easy late game. He just needs to look for farm right now, which appears to be what he's trying to do. Smart by him. Never mind. Him fighting me like that was a bit weird. Okay, he's full backing, or he's full running away. I don't think I can chase him like that. And even if I could, I don't really want to let minions just kind of wail on the tower infinitely forever. So maybe I could have got that kill though. Also, something to mention that maybe if I didn't have Book of Thoth, you know, my scaling item, that's clearly not going to be as good right this moment. Maybe if I had a different item like Divine Ruin or Ob Shard or something, Poly even, maybe I could have killed him there. But oh well, I don't regret my decision. I think he knows he can win this late game, though. I do think he knows that. And as much as he's fighting here and there, I do think he's trying to get to late game for sure. Like, he's obviously not trying to die when he dies. Like, ooh. He hit me with an Ankh. I'm using my 3 anyways because I want the movement speed, not the heal necessarily. Or not just the heal, I want the movement speed. Oh, I missed that. Can we get him with a slow here? I don't know if his ult's up or not. Alright, that's great for us. I'm honestly... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'm honestly not sure whether Bull Demon or our Phoenix is the better play here. I'm just gonna go for Bull Demon to be safe. But turns out... I can't go for Bull Demon, because it's dead. Also, another thing, dude, what is up with it? Like, I told you guys this in another video that, like, there's not always noises around me, I swear. It's mainly just when I record. And like today is just another one of those days where it's like, dude, every 2 seconds I hear something like a new noise start up. Like for instance, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but there is like down the street, maybe like a block away, maybe a block and a half most. I feel like I'm pretty good at judging how far away things are. I can hear a drill, like a power drill, like a construction worker, like, or something's out there. Like, I don't know. It's just like, dude. And you may say, well, dude, stop being such a prude. What's so bad about noise? I mean, I honestly don't care that much about the noise. I'm just looking at it straight up from like a recording perspective, you know, a recording for you guys. I don't want you guys to hear a freaking power drill in the background. And you may say, well, why are you recording when they're doing that? Well, they weren't doing it when I started this recording. Oh. I do think Poly is a little bit worse versus Hunters than some other things you can go. Are than against other classes, because it's harder to auto attack Hunters for obvious reasons. You know, they auto trade with you back and beat you up. But I do think it's still worth it. Now, one thing about our build that sucks so far is we don't have any pin yet. And I don't regret building the way I built so far. I think it's fine. But we do need to get some pin online soon. Yeah, I really hope you guys can't hear this drill. I'm so sorry if you can. Like, I'm so sorry. Oh, and that's his Phoenix, I would assume, because I can pick up this Duel Orb and hit the Phoenix here. Speaking of which, screw Duel Orb. What a stupid addition to Duel. What an absolute moronic addition to Duel. Shoutouts to the people who did that. High-Res Studios. Very, very in touch with what the duelers wanted, clearly. That was a joke, by the way. They have no idea what duel players want. They've made that very obvious. Now, he can fly to me here, which is very sketch. Okay, we slowed him. This is just one more reason for why people hate Hell and why Hell's so annoying to go against. We hit him with that. It's because not only is she a fast character, but she also slows you down and makes you slower. So she's pretty hard to chase. Unless you have Hasten Sprint. Which it kind of just hit me that this guy, because I knew that he onked me earlier, but I didn't really put 2 and 2 together that because he onked me, that means he does not have, I'm still thinking on what relic I want, and honestly this Horn Shard's not bad at all. Horn Shard's very good on Hell, any stance switcher for that matter. But like, the fact that he doesn't have Sprint makes this so much easier for me, and in both the sense of like, he can't just kill me in one sprint, but also he can't just chase me. Even without the hasten, I mean, just the slow immunity is a very big deal. Ooh, that was a good try, dude. That was a good try, seriously. I would have respected that kill if he got me. But he did not. He did not get me. I think he got some crits on me there, which is crazy considering he doesn't have any crit build. He just got some crits with his 2, I believe. I could be wrong, you know, rewind the videos, see for yourself. But I think it's true. You know what? Maybe this is troll. Like, maybe I'm actually griefing by buying this horrific, but he doesn't have a sprint. And I'm assuming, like, if his ult's down, if his ult's up, I force his ult with the horrific. If his ult's down, then he just eats the horrific, making my spells much easier to land on him and also decreasing his damage by a lot. Alright, I'm not going to horrific him here because I honestly think he's just going to ult out of this. If I can force him to ult, that is. Okay, I horrificed him, and he called it. He said it's game over, G. It's done. Alright, guys. I don't really think that's, like, a full game kind of thing. And also, like, I'm kind of having fun playing Hell, to be honest. So, I think I'm just going to add one more to this. I hope you guys are okay with that. I will skip a queue, so that way I go against a different person. I will skip a queue. But yeah, I think I'm just going to do a 3rd game for you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. And we're off into our 3rd game. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, like, I don't know if I sound less or more enthusiastic or whatever, but this recording, or well, this part of the recording, I should say, is taking place a little bit after the other one. And the reason, and I'm really happy that the other game ended with when it did, because, long story short, the second I ended the last recording, you know, the last game for you guys, some even more noise happened. So turns out it wasn't a power drill that was outside. It turns out it was a chainsaw, and they were cutting down trees. And the second I ended my recording, they brought this super loud truck that's like basically just a wood chipper. Like it's a truck that has a wood chipper in the back of it. And they were throwing, like they were cutting down trees and like parts of trees and throwing it in there. And it was so loud, dude. Like those trucks I complain about, it's not even, those aren't even half as loud as this thing. And it was on my street, just a couple doors down. So I'm glad that the recording ended there. And also I had to wait. Wait, that was my point in saying that. I had to wait like 45 minutes. I even took a shower and everything. I had to wait 45 minutes to do this recording, like or this game, I should say, because it's all one recording for you guys. But I had to wait 45 minutes to play again, because that's how long they stood outside on the street doing stuff, whatever. Not a big deal. I gotta admit, I was actually incredibly frustrated with it at first, but looking at it in hindsight, it's not that big of a deal. It's okay. What is this guy doing? So I can't tell if he like wanted to die, like he's inting, or if he just, I don't know, dude. Is he just underestimating Hell's early game damage like everyone else? That seemed like more than just underestimating the damage though. That almost seemed like intentional inting. Maybe he's a YouTuber too, and he's like recording. I gave my enemy 3 kills on purpose, and this happened? You know, can I win with the dude, is that a good video? Should I do that, guys? Let me know. If anybody made it to this point, if you guys think that's a good video idea, is just playing like a tryhard character, and regardless of who I'm against, like if I'm against the GM or if I'm against the Bronze, regardless of who I'm against, I just kind of give them 3 kills early, which if I had to guess, 3 kills early would accumulate probably about a 1k gold lead and maybe 2 levels, and then see if I can come back. Maybe that's a good idea, I don't know. Maybe it's a little too troll for my channel. My channel's all serious gameplay only. Not really, but you know.
Now you will know pain.
So right now he still doesn't have his Bancross finished, and maybe I should just be trying to fight him right now, but yeah, I'm a greedy hell, what can I say? I want to get the farm. If he has to ult, he's going to go backwards. Oh. Okay, yeah. I tried to be greedy and get like an auto attack in before my 3, and I ended up missing because of that. Do not try this at home, kids, dude. Okay, so there he definitely did not intentionally end. He just straight up doesn't understand how much damage I do. And he's being a typical Kronos, let's be real. Not all Cronoses are this bad at it and they die this early, but most Kronos players try to PvE you as much as they can in the early. And they also understand, just like that Jingwei did, kind of, a little bit. He fought. But that Jingwei understood what this guy probably understands, which is, you know, get to late game and your chances are higher, especially on Kronos. Like, Kronos is just one of those guys that scale, like, infinitely, right? So, dude, he's just standing there, letting me hit him and then running away. Man, I don't like duel players anymore. Starting now. I mean, I've been feeling this for a while now, but... And you can sit here and say that duel players have been weird like this since the dawn of time, and like, yeah, some of them for sure, but I run into players like this all day. Like, it's actually just an all-day thing, going against people that basically just play mages, sit into their tower, PvE, never fights, you know, terrible at the game, and I don't have any remorse calling them terrible at the game either, because anybody who just literally refuses to fight 100% of the time, I'm sorry to say it, but you're obviously not that good. Like, you're just not that good. Or you're playing the wrong game. Oh, he's not refusing to fight. He's combating. But I'm running out of mana, though. And he just ulted. Hopefully he pulls the red. Okay, never mind, dude. This guy's fighting. I judged him too soon. I mean, I guess he fought a little bit in the early, and that's why he died, huh? Part of why he died. Dude, this bracer is super clutch for me. I kind of almost dropped that kill by missing my 1, but that bracer was super nice. Super nice. If I had to take a guess, this guy is either a new player, or maybe he's not super new to Duel, but he unfortunately, is like low rank. So what I mean by that is he might be used to like people, first of all, not killing him early. But even if people do kill him early, he might be used to, I'm gonna go book third again. He might be used to it not mattering that much, you know, like going 0-2, 0-3, 0-4 in the early game and then still winning the game anyways, and it doesn't even matter that you fed your brains out because you're Chronos and you just PvE later or whatever. I feel like doing stuff like that versus bad players and like it working out for you is very misleading, because like you try to do that against good players too and you're like, what? My strategy worked the last time I tried it. What changed? Dude, I actually had to pull up my ping just to make sure that I'm the idiot. Because that's a little risky going in there. Because, dude, how am I missing my ones so bad? I mean, I did just take a shower and sat back down, but no excuses. No excuses. Why am I missing everything, man? Careful. Dude, he went defense second. What a wuss. What a wuss. I mean, I went defense second too, but it's okay when I do it. That's the beauty of the internet, guys. You just be a hypocrite, and then you're fine. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm kind of kidding. I'm kind of not. Like, I'm kidding in the sense of, like, I obviously know that going defense second makes me a wuss too, but I'm not kidding in the sense of that this kind of just seemed what everything online is kind of like that, huh? So many content creators and actors and just anybody online, it's just nothing but being a hypocrite all day long, and nobody even sees that they're a hypocrite. And I'm not going to pretend like I'm not guilty of it sometimes too. Like, that's kind of my point, is I think a lot of people, and it's just like normalized, so much so that I feel like people don't even realize it anymore, that they're being a hypocrite. A hypocrite, a hypocriticus, a hippopotamus, a hycritimus. Okay, dude, I need to shut up. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. What? Get out of here. Gotta blast, gotta blast. I'm just gonna hit him with a couple abilities, slow him maybe, run away. Like the PvEer I am. Gotta get out of here. Now, on a real note though, I do need to get out because I want to start stacking this as soon as possible, because I think it's obvious that I've already delayed my book by 2 items. So let's try our best not to delay it any more than it already is. I don't think 3rd item book is really bad on health, to be honest. I don't, but there's of course going to be options that would allow you to snowball the game better than this, of course. Of course. I've been thinking about maybe, and I don't know, maybe you guys have an opinion on it. I've been thinking about maybe using push to talk for my recordings, which would make me cut out sometimes, but yeah, at least you guys wouldn't hear me complain about noise as much. Oh. He's right there. Oh, just as I thought, he's right here. I'm just gonna beads that, why not? Keep chasing. Dude, how am I missing these like melee distance ones? Easy. Oh, GG, I'm dead. Just died to the tower. Oh, at least I didn't give him as much gold as I could have, dude. Alright, at this point I'm getting a little impatient. I mean, my impatience, like me being impatient wouldn't matter if I like landed those clutch like last second abilities. It really wouldn't matter, because I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to realize that he would have died if I landed my abilities, you know. So one of two things need to happen. I either need to stop being so impatient, stop making stupid plays like that, or I just need to land my abilities. I think I'm going to go with the land my abilities strategy, because I don't think I'm going to be able to be patient against this guy, dude. He's very boring. It's weird, because sometimes I feel like he like 100% all-ins and tries to fight me, and other times he's just full PvE. I guess that's kind of like a normal duel player, though, if you think about it. Like, you don't want to only PvE or PvP, honestly. Most duel games, optimally, you do a little bit of both, you know? You play around your power spikes, and you play around when your character is good and whatnot, right? But it's pretty normal, I guess. I just, like, feel like he's so dedicated to one or the other. Like, he just all-ins one or the other, no hesitation. And that's what throws me off. I can't lie. me missing all my abilities when he gets low. It's like I land everything until he gets low. Once he gets low HP, I just miss everything. I don't really know what that's about. Alright, we at least got our one off before we got stunned. Not that it makes that much of a difference, but I would like to stop his back if I can. I would like for him to stay. Okay, he missed. I don't even know why he tried to throw that out there, to be honest. Oh my god, we did it! See, guys, I told you. We're not going to try to stop running under his tower, because that's the hell way, baby. Even though we don't have physical defense, but it's easier when you're against a physical god, because you have breastplate to tank the tower. But either way, we're doing okay. We're doing alright. Oh.
No! Don't take this bow! Hit!
You know, like... Okay. So, you guys aren't gonna believe me when I say this. You guys truly aren't gonna believe me. But I'm just gonna say it anyways, guys. It might be possible. There might be a small, little, tiny chance that I am not paying that much attention this game. And there may be a small chance that I think that I'm gonna win this game no matter what. Because this Kronos is a PvE bot. And I might be throwing the game slightly. But it's okay. We've died twice, and Kronos has 0 kills. We're doing great. We're doing great, guys. Seriously, keep it up. Oh, I forgot the... Dude, I mean, like, I don't even think I forgot. I just wasn't paying attention. Because if you guys don't know what happened there, basically, long story short, when you disable the Phoenix with a dual orb, it essentially just like the Phoenix doesn't retarget things. So, long story short, when you walk into the Phoenix, the tower targets you. When you disable it, it still targets you, even if there's minions under it, which I knew about. Fair play. I'm just an idiot. Whatever. Goes how it goes. I mean, it doesn't affect the game at all. It truly doesn't. The only reason I'm upset is because I look like a freaking idiot. I look like an idiot, man. Just what I always wanted. Is it, hell? Is it really what you've always wanted? Oh my god. Dude, there's no way I die again though, right? Like, there's no way I'm going to die to an objective again. Like, it's already happened twice. That's like a world record for me already in one game. There's no way it happens a third time. But I feel like it's going to, like, now that I said that. Oh. Dude, look at my... when I press Y, look at the damage breakdown. Chaos Tower and Chaos Phoenix went absolutely nutto mode, dude. Look at my health bar. Add those numbers together and look at my health bar. And of course it does more because I have lifesteal, I have HP 5, I have health potions, and I have a heal, you know. Of course it's going to do more than my max, but like, you guys see my point here. Look at how much damage I'm taking from this stuff, man. This is actual, like, I feel like I'm the one PvEing at this point, because all I'm dying to is objectives, man. Jesus. So we're waiting out this full pause, huh? I was kind of hoping I could just talk over it, and like the pause would be done by the time I was done talking, but like I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say at this point. Hope you guys are having a good day. You know, how's the weather? How's the family, the wife, the kids? Oh, there we go. Too easy. Easy small talk, no problem. I'm really good at this social thing, as you guys can tell. You know how awkward it is, though? Like, maybe you guys have done some of this stuff, or similar stuff, so you know. But, like, it kind of is awkward talking to yourself like that. Like, it's a little bit awkward, you know, talking about the game in general, but, like, it's even more awkward when it's just like, hey, how are you? Dude, I do some damn it. Red buff, power pop, poly, and also I just now got my ob shard online, which is, of course, going to be amazing. People say Hell's Bull Demon Clear is bad. Too easy, man. More for us. Hit him with the slow. We didn't get him with the slow. Dude, he loves going for these max range Chronos 3s, huh? He loves it. Hit him with that cleanse. Smart. No, how is he escaping my wrath? What a mess I've made. Dude, I really gotta stop mimicking Hell when she talks, because like this is starting to take away points from my masculinity, I feel like. Like there's probably... Oh. This is mainly where the poly comes in handy. Like, don't get me wrong, you can do some nice little bursts with poly on gods too and whatnot, but you don't always have the opportunity to poly them. I did right there though. But the poly helps you with your Titan push, your Bull Demon push, all that stuff helps a lot. Oof. Now we poked the Titan out a little bit. Retreat. What do we want last? Item. Rod of the Booty is always good. He does have some healing. Maybe we go Divine, perhaps. He also has a meditation. The Divine is calling my name. Oh no. Alright, I'm only slightly clinched up right now, no big deal. Okay, we back. Because my power pot's about to run out, we got no relics. I can buy a full Divine Ruin. We're against a Chronos, you know, that character that can just kill all 3 of your objectives in one go late game. Yeah, seems like a good time to back overall. Now, we're not going to have our bow proc anymore, which sucks, sad. Play the sound effect, the sad sound effect. But we do have a lot more damage. And some anti-heal. Double defense, Chronos. Say it ain't so. Dude, not having beads sucks. That means I actually have to pay attention, and I actually have to be in my... I have to cleanse the thingy. Which I hate. Why would I ever want to pay attention when I could choose not to? Oh. Oh no. Oh. I was saying oh no because I thought he stunned me after my cleanse went off. I'll be honest, I don't even know what happened. Maybe I did cleanse that. I don't know what happened, but I do know he got destroyed by my minions, and I hit him with all my abilities. Oh, he had this double defense finish there too, but we had enough damage to take him out, even with only 1 pin item. And no, I'm not counting Divine because it's flat pin. We only had 1% pin item, but we did have the Obsidian Shard proc to go with it, so it's very nice. As far as here, let me tab out so I can pull up the volume mixer so you guys don't hear the background noise stuff too much here. As far as the builds and stuff go, I think his build is terrible. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I think you should just go, if you wanted to go auto attack Chronos, dude, I don't even know where to start with this guy's build. I'm going to be honest. I think double defense is fine if you're losing that hard. Especially because Hell's one of those characters that's very oppressive. But honestly, yeah, I'm not even going to break down his build fully. One thing I will say is he should have had a sprint, even if you didn't want the hastened. Just the slow immunity is very good because Chronos doesn't have any he doesn't have any mobility. He just has he relies on his movement speed. So when you're getting hit by a 40% slow, because that's how much Hell slows you for, 40%, it's gonna stop you from chasing her pretty much every time. So you need the sprint, or at least like a winged blade or something. But winged blade's not really the hottest item in Duel, for being honest. So I would have went sprint is one of my relics at least. The other relic, you can go whatever you want probably. But I would have went sprint, and I wouldn't have went double anti-heal. I would have went one single anti-heal, whichever one you buy is up to you. Divine's fine, Toxic is fine, Pestilence is fine, whatever, up to you. But like those are my 3 main points I would say. Is I would have gotten a sprint versus Hell. I would have gotten a hastened ring probably to run her down even more. You can have double hastened if you go hastened sprint and hastened ring. And I would have went only single anti-heal. I don't really know what this guy's build was, to be honest with you. My build I think is pretty good. Overall, we have pretty decent pin, pretty good mana, pretty good power, full cooldown with a power potion, anti-heal. My relics are pretty good in the sense of assuming that I, don't cleanse it, of course. If I get hit by a stun, I beads it, move on. If I get hit by a stun after that, I Aegis the combo and move on. And so that way I would have to be hit by multiple rotations of abilities to die, or he would have to just build and do what I just said, with the hastened and just run me down either way, right? And not really rely on getting stun combos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. And again, sorry for talking about all the noise and whatnot. I apologize. Maybe I'll use push to talk in the future. The only problem with push to talk is sometimes I let go of the button just a little bit too early, and because I'm playing and trying to do stuff in the game, and so sometimes my words will cut out very obviously, and it's a little bit weird. But oh well, maybe I'll use push to talk in the future, because I'm actually used to push to talk. I've used it for like 10 years on Discord and things like Discord, like TeamSpeak and stuff like that, and I've used it on stream before. In fact, I'm using push to talk in my most recent streams, so it's not really that uncomfortable for me, but we'll see what we do. Appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.